It's those kind of good Samaritans that we absolutely adore.
He's talking about the outpouring of support the community has shown his family after a house fire this week. Tonight, we're talking with one of the Sidney families who lost their home to that fire on Tuesday. Good evening, I'm Gabrielle Enright. James Brown is off. As the family tries to get their life back on track, their community is showing them they're not alone. New tonight, News Center 7's Brandon Lewis shows us the support they're getting.
People often say you learn a lot through obstacles. Well, two families here in Sidney are finding out just how supportive this community is.
Yeah, it's all close.
These are some of the things people have dropped off to Jared Passon.
I'm a firm believer in paying it forward and being there for everybody, when they need help.
Passon posted on Facebook Tuesday night, just hours after the fire, asking for donations for two families who were impacted. He said it was his turn to pay it forward. This time last year, his mother-in-law's house caught fire and burned to the ground.
I can't just sit by and watch this happen to somebody else after, watching my mother-in-law go through it for herself. I just can't sit by and just let it go.
On Wednesday, Passon held a donation drive at a Sidney park. He said the response was amazing. People gave clothes and toys, even $1,000 in gift cards.
And then we got given those cards, and she flipped it over, my wife flipped it over, and just tears, absolute tears of joy. Finally something good.
James McCauley said his house was one of the two damaged in this fire. His next-door neighbor's home was damaged as well, and they lost several pets.
My wife and his wife have both been on the phone with the same people, the insurance companies, the utility companies, we actually sat down with the Red Cross. They've already been in contact with us. And it's the hardest part is telling the story over again because they're both reliving the trauma over again.
Since the fire, McCauley said neighbors and strangers have been a bright light in their difficult time.
When a catastrophe like this happens, the community has to rally together. We had friends and family that were willing and able to help, but it's the community that's been doing just as much as any of them have.
We've got one shot at this life, and if you can help somebody not struggle, help them.
Passon said reach out to him on Facebook if you'd like to donate to these families. In Sidney, Brandon Lewis, News Center 7.